Chicken vindaloo is good to eat.
Meatball vindaloo.
Wake up!
Little Susie.
Grandma, I should put a little makeup.
Wow.
They kind of went
Do you
with
know
what
those
were
guys
saying.
are Turkish, right?
How this guy's fit with his shake-up?
I am impressed.
Are they
He
really
knows that.
Turkish?
Yeah, they're Turkish guys. Yeah, the
No, they're
guy's
not.
name. Yes, the lead
System of a
singer.
Down?
The lead singer of System of a Down. His last name is Tarkanian, and he is a Turkish gentleman.
Yeah,
His whole family.
Who doesn't know System of the Down?
What?
Okay.
Chop Suey
Yeah,
is
that
one of my
was- that
favorite
was
songs.
Probably a lot of.
Totally my childhood.
Really?
Yeah.
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 90s.
Out
Oh, yeah.
West. Big. Huge.
Thanks. I
So-
feel so old.
Out West
So-
2000.
My very first
I don't
concert
want to hear
ever.
it. I'm still pissed off at you for being able to go.
I want to
So-
hear it.
So my first you know how expectations, or not even expectations, but first contact, right? Initial impressions, first impressions.
Yeah.
They set the bar, the standard.
Yes.
He
My
fucked
very,
up.
very first concert ever, okay,
My brother wouldn't take me. Oh,
Started-
I'm still mad. Go.
started with Powerman 5000,
Yeah.
and then System of a Down,
Awesome.
Kid
Metallica.
Rock, Korn, and
Oh.
Metallica.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. And my brother had extra tickets and wouldn't let me go with them.
Way to go, man.
Freaking jerk.
The only problem with that is, like, after that, every concert, I was like,
Yeah.
is this it? Like,
yeah. I get it. That's
this
pretty
is
hard
like
to
some
beat.
this is like some dudes jamming out in their backyard. Like, I don't understand what.
Lincoln Park put on a good show.
Probably.
Rest their soul.
Lincoln Park. I saw them right before Hybrid Theory hit big. I went to it was 2000 Dragon Fest, and they had everything there. I forgot who was playing on the other stages. I think Ludacris was on one of them, but don't quote me on that because I don't. Maybe it might have been Powerman 500,
5,000.
5,000, whatever. Well, obviously, I wasn't paying attention to that one. But Lit opened. Or no, was that a different concert? I've seen No Doubt. I saw Lit. I saw Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park by all because they're one of my favorite groups. Okay, you can't smell.
Preview.
I can smell if I want.
Go. I'll be quiet.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are we already recording?
Yeah.
Oh
He
shit.
is so
We
happy.
are recording, right?
He's happy.
We're recording.
You're happy.
We're recording, right?
I'm happy you're recording.
I'm asking you if we're
You
recording.
can't see that
It is.
far.
My eyes-
It is red. Yes, sir.
Okay, my eyes are not
I'm
that
sorry. I
good.
didn't understand.
That was a
No,
legitimate
he's-
question.
It's a
Totally
My
legit.
didn't
eyes,
understand.
not that good.
Okay.
So mark the time and day. He's not gonna say something.
That changed.
What do you do with a $3 whore? Anything you want to.
And you probably don't want to. $3.
That'll get
Spend
cut
at
out.
least 20. Okay. Just a
Duly
hint
noted.
from Uncle Jay.
Uncle Jay is a professional, apparently. He knows where that cutoff line is.
Don't go lower than 20. Ooh.
Don't drink enough alcohol. Good grief. Where did that come from? Kyle is off on left
Got
field.
to, we need to carry on. I'm
Wow.
so confused.
Yeah, that one came out of left field. Oh, look on your face. You didn't hear that. That place does not exist.
Whatever. It's a great story.
It is a great store.
It is. My little honey hole. My local,
And that's what I'm scared about.
local honey hole.
Fawnville, we love you. If you're watching this.
Appreciate you.
You do great work.
Yep.
So.
I like it.
Good one.
Like we said, it's not
After
bad.
you put it into context, though, I mean, think about it. Wouldn't this be
Just
amazing?
Nothing there.
You've been drinking all day. It's hot, and you're like, dude, I don't want a beer.
It's
Put some ice. What does
it
this
is
taste like? Water.
not-
I didn't even taste it. Water.
I wouldn't add the.
But I was thinking on ice. What would you do? What I put a
A
drop.
I don't think I would add that.
Well, you know.
This is one of those that you could chug easily.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a whole lot of. It's nice.
There's no burden to it at
No,
all, which
no.
probably comes from that 10-year.
How is it 10 year? I don't get that.
I don't know, because it is super light.
How can it be 90 proof and 10 years old? That doesn't make any sense to me.
That doesn't help me.
And super light.
Yeah, it's only 90 proof.
It's pretty label.
It is.
It's got a definite, beautiful
So they
dog.
have 3 different bird dogs there.
Just 3?
This
Man,
is a very
I've seen like
small
6
batch.
of them sitting on the shelf,
Have
different
you?
kinds. Yeah. Because the bottles I've seen don't look anything like this.
Well, this is very small batch. This is not your typical.
I was gonna say this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I've seen is a short bottle that's wide. It's kind of like a Russell's bottle.
Gotcha.
In size.
Right.
And it has a big wide white or red or black label. I've seen those 3. I've never seen this.
The cute little puppy. Beautiful label.
Look at the puppy.
That's not Sandy. Hey, I should see. Oh, Steve's overseas. Steve would probably like this show. I wonder if Adam watches. Have you heard from him?
No.
Sorry, these are all military guys. Kyle used to say, look at the puppy, and then the puppy ate Caden's face. We had to get rid of her. She still lives. We didn't have her destroyed. She went to live with a Rottweiler, who the Rottweiler then died.
What does that say for who bottled it? Did I read? I did. Western Spirits.
Western Spirits.
Bottled
Yes.
for.
So the only reason I know that Sam Houston comes from that same is the distillery, that same bottling company.
Right.
It's because I was trying to figure out where that Sam Houston came from.
Mm.
Three Springs Bottling Company.
ADP.
So
They
Yeah,
also
the
make
producer.
there's another whiskey that's got a weird name that they also make.
while you're thinking,
Is it Calumet?
Calumet.
Calumet.
Mm-hmm. I have some of that.
They make
yet to
that
open
also.
it. Really?
so
I have
Three
yet to
Springs
open it.
Bottling Company distills this.
No.
Have you had the Calumet?
No.
Well, it says bottled for Western Spirits
Right.
by. So is
So-
this MGP? Like
No.
who-
No.
See, I couldn't find a source for most of it.
See, that's scary. to me.
These guys, exactly. These guys
Are we gonna have to go back to Bottle and Bond? Like,
just a bottling company. That's all they do.
okay, so
They basically bought it and had them.
but this is getting scary. Like, are we gonna start having to go to Bottle and Bond in order to like worry about like what they're putting into it? Like, starting to
Yeah,
get scared.
that's it. That's the stuff. That also comes out of Western Spirits.
So but that's only bottled for Western Spirits.
So that one says single rack.
Hey, don't open.
Too late.
Ready? Hold on.
That's a gorgeous bottle. That
It
is
is.
great. Look at that. It's like razor thin on the edges.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Pop goes the top.
Nice.
I've got 2 glasses already.
You're
That's
a dangerous,
also super light.
You're a
Hey, no, we're gonna.
You're a dangerous
Then we're
man.
done.
What?
Are we done for the night?
I don't know. I just want to taste it. I've never tasted it before.
Thank you, sir.
What?
Now, see, that's
You
got
have
a lot
glitter
more.
all over
That's
you.
got a lot more depth
You've
to it.
got you've got craft
Rabbit.
herpes.
Cadenized.
You haven't heard that before?
Craft herpes.
Apparently, he hasn't heard craft herpes before.
What was it you said? I thought I was gonna cry when
$3
you said
whore. It's,
$3 whore.
it's a chant that they used to sing on bass.
What happened?
So,
That so derailed me like nobody's business.
you know the military
cadence.
chants, the cadence.
No.
So they
So
march.
1, a 2, a 3, and a 4 when they're marching or
Oh,
Left,
okay.
left foot,
Oh,
right.
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of those that we used to sing on bass that we used to get in a lot of trouble for, obviously. But
All
it's-
you hear is like 50 guys marching up and down streets. Like, and the worst you hear, you hear these things, you're like, wait a minute, what?
The $3.
And they repeat
So-
it. They repeat
So
it.
it's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. What do you do with a $3 whore? Anything you want to.
And they're repeating it, and then you hear anything you want to. You're like, what the hell is going on? And of course, they're all running and marching, and you're like, there's got to be more to this. What's the next line?
Oh, there is, but I'm
it
not
goes,
going in.
why?
Oh,
Oh, come on.
No, the worst one we had was
Oh, they were bad. You guys used to say I'm drunk.
the S&M man.
Yep.
That was just terrible.
And it gets
I'm not
worse
even-
and worse and worse, and they get in trouble. But the
The
CBs,
S&M man. The S&M man. The S&M man makes it up. Something makes your heart feel good. Makes your heart feel good.
you need to have. Kyle's memory sucks.
It does.
We need to... Hey, if you're a CB, you watch this show, you have a friend that's a CB, help him out. Help a brother out.
Oh, no, I know some of the cadences, and I'm not going to go into it.
I know you do. I've heard some of them. And I can tell you, my head nearly gave itself whiplash.
Does he like talking in his sleep or something?
Oh, no. Kyle asks for all sorts of weird things. Especially when he was in the military. He needed a sock and a boot one night.
Vacuum the ceiling.
Vacuum the ceiling. Made me get up and turn off the aliens.
The appliances.
Appliances. And I was like, yep, the appliances are off. He made me literally get out of bed. He's like, turn off the appliances. And I'm like, they're off? Okay. And he's like, no, get up and turn them off. I'm like, all right. I got out of bed. I'm like...
Talking in your sleep? That's
what this is? Especially when he was in the military, because they're all half sleep deprived.
Right.
Hey, they're like a new mom.
Who can take a bicycle? Take off the seat. Put your sister on it and kick her down a bumpy street.
Stop! You are so bad.
Oh, there's much worse than that.
It gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, there's much worse than that.
I will say, living with 5 military guys and being the only lady in the house, it was definitely an interesting time.
We had a lot of fun.
We had a pool table that saw a lot of pizza.
A single rack in the Rick house.
Yes.
In what Rick house? Whose?
They don't say.
Doesn't say.
Yeah, we need a bottled and bonded.
Whirl away, pensive citation, ponder hill, gale, iron lay, Tim Tam, forward pass. What does that mean?
I'm scared. Like, I'm gonna start only drinking from like actual distillers.
I feel like that's a like a coded message.
It's a gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's, the bottle's pretty, but it smells like crap.
I was about to say it's a gorgeous bottle.
I don't know if I can.
It's spicy. On the palate.
I'm gonna say it smells a lot like that bird dog.
It does, but it's definitely more spicy on the palate.
It's got more flavor, if that's what you mean. There's something funky.
It's hotter.
Mm-hmm.
It's got more depth.
Mm-hmm. No, there's something funk.
Uptown.
I get a little more oak.
Maybe that's it.
It's a little more oak and...
Which is slightly weird because this is a 10-year and that's a 10-year. Eagle Rare is a 10-year. Henry McKenna's a 10-year.
Did you see the double Eagle Rare?
The double Eagle Very Rare.
Have you seen that? Was it like...
Okay, this is
I've seen it. I haven't had it.
The first one I could do on a summer day. This one, no.
Oh,
don't
double
drink
Eagle
this.
Rare.
Ooh, nope, not for this homie.
Comes in a cool little silver case. That you
better come in a fucking platinum/gold case for $1,500.
It's got a narrower bottle than this, but it's got a similar profile in the neck and an eagle on top for the.
For $1,500, I'm gonna need at least $1,200 in material back.
Is there of all the bourbons you have had over the years, is there a bourbon that you think is so good you'd pay $1,000 for the bottle?
No.
Nope. The closest
I like that answer.
The closest thing would be George T. Stagg, W.L. Weller.
What's the one I kept reaching over my wine for?
The Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
That was good. I wouldn't spend $1,000 on it.
Total flavor bomb. I don't know if there's another bourbon that has more flavor out there than the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
It's, I mean,
there is
much in there. I don't claim to be any kind of expert. That would be silly. But
you should.
I've had a few.
You should claim to be a
one or two.
And of all the ones I've had, Elijah Craig is super.
Yeah.
I'd go back to
I mean, it's not as well
any
balanced as, say, the George T. Stagg, but just flavor alone, like there is Booker's.
Really?
Booker's. I do.
She likes the nutty.
Do.
Well, I like nutty too, but Booker's is weird.
It is.
Don't shoot me.
Circus peanuts is what I get on the last batch.
Circus peanuts.
Was it Backyard Barbecue? I think is the last batch I have open.
No, you guys had a regular one.
It's like
you guys
circus peanuts.
It is, and that's why I kind of like it. It's kind of like got the.
It's like that boiled.
La 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 la. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything.
It's good, but there's definitely a lot of nutty on it.
I'm so glad you're here.
You need my little singing, my little tidbits. This is bad. Don't drink this.
What? It's not that bad.
It's not bad.
I could get behind Bird Dog on a summer day.
I tell you, I can't really tell much of a difference between these two. This one seems to have
that has like a peaty funk to it.
It's got more of a heat to it, I think.
More heat and a little more depth of flavor.
A little more funk.
Similar nose.
If you want something that's funky, yeah, but
I think the finish on this one lasts longer.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%. Like I said, I could get behind Bird Dog on a summer day. Like, I'm thinking, like...
Mowing the lawn.
Yes.
Ice in there.
Yeah.
Cup about 12-ounce cup.
Which is why I wanted to see what it tasted like water with a little bit of ice and a little bit of water, because I was like, on a hot day, sure. This has too much flavor for a hot day and not enough flavor for like a regular day. And it has like this peaty, funky stuff. Like if you told me that was like a very young, like,
Scotch.
yeah, I might even buy it because I'm like, there's something funky. Like,
Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you
and
up.
not in a good way.
Now you're gonna have to pay them.
Pay them what?
Bruno Mars.
To use that song.
No. We'll just get Oren to dance on. He's going to balance. Oren's going to balance on the counter and he'll sing it. The whole song for you.
The rule is 30 seconds, by the way.
Is that what it is?
You can use 30 seconds
Yep,
of any
That seems like a
song.
long
I thought
time.
it was.
It is.
Is it
It's a
really
long
30
time.
seconds? I thought it was 3 measures.
I had a client once when I was running my own web design business who wanted to stream music. That was what he wanted to do for a living. He wanted to have like a...
He wanted to be Napster.
Well, he wanted to be like an internet radio station is what he wanted to be.
Gotcha.
And so...
Without paying royalties.
Without paying royalties, right? I was like, so you literally only get 30 seconds. I did a bunch of research
Really?
to
I
find
thought
out
it was
what
3 measures.
Nope, it's 30 seconds. 30 seconds of any song. 29.85 seconds is what you can play before the royalties must be kicked in.
So what happens about all these people who are like, oh, they stole my music and this, that, and the other, and it's only like a couple measures? Like,
well, there's a
like the
difference
refrain.
between someone saying that you have the same song as them and you're making money off of it.
Gotcha. I think
So-
it's 3 measures to say it's the same song then.
The object is you have to be making money off of someone else's supposed song.
Right.
It's a good example. He was sued and
Heavily.
lost.
Yep.
Under
See,
pressure.
You see, theirs goes do 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 do.
You remember-
Ours goes
Yeah.
do 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 do.
It's totally how the
Totally
interview
different.
went. Totally how the
That's
interview
Totally
went.
different.
That's yep. There was also a bunch of other ones. Milli Vanilli was another one that got in trouble for that.
Probably.
Milli Vanilli is
They were lip syncing though.
they were a
weren't
totally made up band, right? Yeah, there was a separate group of people who actually sang those songs.
Yeah.
The Rob, whatever his name
I don't
is.
remember at this point. I just remember all of the hype.
What are you doing?
I was just making sure my head was in frame because I didn't
He's
check
drunk.
it.
See what happens? See what I have to deal
No.
with? This is Kyle
I have-
drunk.
No, I have a checklist of shit
I like Kyle.
that I need to do before we record, and checking to make sure that I was on like camera was not one of them that I did today.
Nope. And that, you know what? Our luck. So for our Patreon viewers, we've had to redo a lot lately. And I do mean like 4 or 5 in the
It
past.
was like 2 or 3.
It's been like 4 in the past 4.
No, we lost like 4 episodes. We
Right.
did like 2 of them.
Okay, but still, having to redo episodes really sucks. Really hard to do, and it costs time.
You have
and-
to make sure you say almost the exact same stuff, give the exact same price.
Not to mention you're a little bit more
inebriated.
inebriated. That's a great word.
Slightly.
We haven't had to do any tonight, though, so cheers.
Woo! Cheers to that.
Except I screwed up.
Except Jay left some in his glass.
He didn't like it. That was mine.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
That's your
It's
summer
not,
day.
It's not off-putting.
That's-
but-
I drank the
Bird Dog.
first 2 completely.
That's Bird Dog. You have to drive. If you want to leave in your glass, there is no shame in leaving any alcohol behind.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
We're
I
not
did
in
pour some-
college.
I did pour some Calumet.
Yeah, and he drank all of that. That's the Bird Dog. That's summer days.
Summer days. Those
Summer diamond happens so fast. You have no clue what I'm singing.
I do too. Isn't that Grease?
Nice.
High 5 on the call.
Congratulations, sir.
Woo!
He can do
You
it.
just improved your musical creds.
We used to do that after or before every show. We used to have the girls singing in the guys' dressing room, and the guys would come burst it in. It was a lot of fun.
Apparently.
High school was cool.
No, it wasn't.
No, it really wasn't. I hated high school.
I'd go back to high school if I could.
I wouldn't.
Please, you would not.
If I could go back knowing what I know now, fuck yeah.
Okay,
I
well
would.
that's different. That's
Fuck
not.
yeah, I
That's
would.
not feasible.
I know what I knew then, and I know what I know now. It doesn't make a difference. I wouldn't go back if you paid me.
I would.
No.
Yep, I would.
Kyle would get laid a lot more. He was a
Probably.
good boy. And he did not have any idea when girls are hitting on him.
I still don't.
They hit on him a lot.
My wife hits on me. I still don't know what it looks like.
It's pretty bad when you're like, honey, the girl behind the cash register is hitting on you. And he's like, what?
She's being friendly.
No.
What?
The fuck do I know?
Wait until you have children that are old enough to notice when stuff like that happens.
I will love
like,
it. Because Kaden will be like, Dad, did you see that? She was totally checking you out. And Kyle's
Yes.
going to be like, what?
Yes.
No,
That
because your
has
mother,
happened.
the dude was hitting on her.
My
so
mom
bad.
knew. My mom knew. That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
So this dude was like 28. Like barely. Like soaking wet, maybe 28. And I'm giving him like a good credit. We were down in Huntsville at the chocolate factory. Was it the chocolate factory? That's what it was called, isn't it? This dude was hitting my mom so bad. And it was so hilarious. We were all in stitches. And my mom and I had had a couple drinks. And they were trying to make me chocolate cake shot. If you haven't had a shot, I know this is bourbon, but vanilla vodka, Frangelico, sugar rim, and a lemon. If you like chocolate cake, especially German chocolate cake, it makes no sense. The shot's going to be clear. Yes, you mix it. You take your shot and you're like, oh, that's good. It's really sweet. And I'm not for sweet. But then you're like, someone's like, bite into the lemon. And you bite in the lemon. If the first time you do it, you won't be able to stop yourself. Your eyes will become this big because instantly this clear shot with the sugar becomes German chocolate cake in your mouth. It is a chemical reaction. It's my party trick. It's the thing I love to do. But anyway, I was trying to get these people to create German chocolate cake, and they came out with this stuff that looked black. And I'm like, this is not German chocolate cake. I said, do I need to go back there?
1910.
This is 1910.
Look at the difference.
I know. And this is good.
I'm not derailing you, I promise.
No, you're fine. I can go back. I'm really good at talking in circles. I'm female. It's okay.
True story, bro.
I'll never get to the end of a story. But this dude, it was bad. And so I had
That
had...
was
How old is
hilarious.
Mom? How old is Mom?
My mom is 60... Let's see. Hold on. She was born in 1956. So she is
62 at the time.
She'll be 63 this year. And well, actually, she was 61 at the time.
He was hitting on her.
And he was hitting on her. It was bad. It was so
awesome.
bad.
It was
And I'm like,
hilarious.
dude, Mom, you need to get his number. I'm like, hey, he's milfing you. Come on.
Wow.
It was hilarious.
You know, what can you do? Gotta hook a mom up. Moms need love too.
And with that, deuces, Patreon. Love you guys.
We might cut some of that out.
And